Ukraine has upped the ante for more than 1 week now. Ukraine has been shelling Russian border region of Belga Road. Russia says many civilians have been killed in the region in the attacks in recent days. So the Russian authorities are now asking villagers living in the heavily shelled district to leave their homes. Thousands have already fled the region in the wake of Ukrainian attacks.
Просьба все те населенные пункты, в первую очередь Шебекинского округа, которые обстреливаются, прислушиваться к позиции власти и временно покинуть свои дома.
As a result of intensified Ukrainian shelling of the region, some 4,000 people left border villages and were placed in temporary housing. Meanwhile, Russian strikes hit a suburb in the central city of Dnipro, killing a toddler and injuring 22 other people. The attack comes as Russia intensifies its aerial assaults on Ukraine. Kiev also said a Russian strike had hit an airfield in central Ukraine overnight. Moscow has confirmed the development. Ukraine's long-anticipated counter-offensive against Russia, the measures may appear to slowly see a semblance of reality now. But the two nations have been at war for over 15 months and conditions only seem to be getting worse.
It's kind of a depressing question because the answer is very difficult. The Russian side quite correctly understands this war as a matter of its existential security, as a matter of its most fundamental security, right? Its sovereignty. Certainly, that we must conclude from that Russia cannot retreat or give in here. The Western powers, well, the United States, which essentially directs the Western powers, it doesn't have such an existential threat, but it's painted itself into such a ridiculous corner. This is the war, this is a cosmic war of good versus evil and so on and so forth, right? And Ukrainian sovereignty and democracy, there's no such thing as Ukrainian democracy, but we'll leave that aside, right? So they can't give up as a matter of ideology, as a matter of what American military came to call credibility during the Vietnam War, right? Our credibility is at stake. So for a very different set of reasons, the Americans can't retreat either. I think, and the Europeans just do what they're told, unfortunately. So I think if we want to talk about the end of the war, we have to watch for some way the Western powers will develop some kind of, I don't like the cliche, but some kind of fig leaf cover so that they can push Ukraine into negotiations without appearing to retreat. That's, I think, the best we can hope for.